Hello guys and welcome to a Redstone video where today we are going to be looking at this rather charming wall here. Isn't it lovely? As you can see, it has got an amazing pattern of green clay to green clay to green clay, and as you can see it can carry on as far as the eye can see if you use your imagination, because I have run a bit out of time on the amount of time I have on this video. So yes, use your imagination to imagine that this goes off into space and beyond. And the trouble with this wall is you kind of wanna get to the other side occasionally, don't you? And you don't want to like kind of walk around the edge, even though if you were to try to walk around the edge here you'd just fall into the void, and that wouldn't be good, would it? It would be so much easier. There was just a handy little button which helped you do that. And that's what that handy little button does, and what the redstone contraption that we'll be looking at today will do for you. So, if we head inside the secret area that has been revealed, now that the wall has been retracted, we will see that we are once again reunited with our friends Bill and Ben. And if we have a look inside this chest, we will see the resources that we will need for this project. So what we're going to need is we're going to need a lot of redstone dust. We are also going to need 4 repeaters per 2 wall sections. So if you imagine that if I close this up, so going here down to there, and then this section, this is all actually one section due to the way that the redstone's set up. So actually for every count, this is for every single, yeah, this is for every 2, and the 1 is how many extra you need for if you look here, you can see that this runs the power up to the top. There needs to be a repeater there. So that's what that extra 1 is for. And we also need an extra 1 for every time you want to expand it, because eventually this will run out of signal length due to the way that it's set up. So you will have to add in some repeaters. And here we see that we got the torches. So this is 4 for every design, and then there's 2 once again for this bit which sticks up right here. And then we're going to need 1 bit of sand, 4 sticky pistons, 1 immovable object, so I'm using obsidian but you can use any, 1 redstone block, 1 piston, and 4 times plus 1 sticky piston. And that is 1 per thing. Like this immovable object and the redstone and the slime blocks is only used for the end. Yeah, and then you're also going to need your redstone building block, so what you're going to put your redstone on, and also the block that will be in place here. So this is the redstone behind the contraption, and as you can see there's not actually too much going on. As you can see at the bottom, it actually repeats every 2 blocks, which if you notice the opening animation had a ripple. That is why you can actually adjust the effect of the ripple on the bottom but not on the top by adjusting these repeaters down here. Only these repeaters. Every other repeater has to be kept to those same settings. You can actually tinker around with some of the settings, just it'll take a bit slower to retract. And up here we have got the top part, which as you can see is insanely straightforward, though I will also cover the fact how to do the extension when this redstone line runs out of power, because as this just has one dust travelling along, you will need to top it up occasionally, and that is what that's for. So now it is time to see how it is made. So what you're going to do is you want to start off with a single block and put a lever on it. Well done, you can pat yourself on the back now. And then what you want to do is you want to put a torch up onto here, and then a block on here, and then you want to put a block here, a repeater, no extra delay needed, and then a block up. So you make a nice little V, and then you place another block. And then what you want to do is you want to place a block here and come down one, and then place a redstone dust here. And then what you want to do is you want to come down and place 3 blocks like so, and put your non-sticky piston here in order to create the monostable. And then for this repeater you want to set that on 4 ticks, and on this one you want to set this on 2 ticks. And this is creating the timing system for this for the vertical double piston extender, which is the main thing in this build. And it is at this time that you want to choose which way you want your door to go, because if you want to go this way, so the wall will keep on traveling this way, then you want to put your next sticky piston here. But if you want to travel this way, you want to put your sticky piston here. And that's pretty important. It's always something worth noting that actually if you want to do it around this way, then your input isn't actually going to be this block, because it will cause problems in the future. You can get away with this, so if your input were to actually come from this side here, then you could then do this and then that. Well, actually I'll cover that when we get to it. Hopefully you'll understand. If you are still confused, then I will explain how. And then what you want to do is you want to come to the second part of this circuit, and you want to come to place a block there and a block there. And as we are coming this way, you want to place a torch on this side. If you're coming out this way, then you want to place a torch on that side, and then you want to place another block and a redstone dust on top like so. And what you want to do is you want to place 2 pistons. So then if you have a look here, as you can see, the wall is starting to take shape. And then what you want to do is you want to change the time to day, because no one wants a dark video. And then you want to place another torch here, and then you want to change to your next line of input, and you want to come 3 along and then up 1 more, and you want to then place a redstone torch facing inwards. And then what you want to do is you want to place your sticky piston, and then your slime blocks going 1, 2, 3, 4 up, and then you want to get your redstone block and your immovable object of great dark deeds, and you want to place it like so. Because we are extended, we want it to be turned on, and then we want to quickly pop down here and grab a repeater and put that there. And if we come here and just quickly count up 2, you can see that this is where the next piston will be. Actually needs to be 1 up, more than the way I put it. And then you want to put 1 more like so. And last but not least, you need to wire this all up together nice and simply like so. And you can actually place your block like that and go like so. And that is one section. Now I shall show you how to expand it. So what you want to do is you want to come and place a trio of blocks like so, and place a dust there and a repeater there, and then a block here. And then this is very much just the same old that we did on the last design. So we go like this, and like that, and like that, and you want to put your repeaters like so, and you want to put your 3, create your monostable circuit, put your repeaters like so, and then place your torch, block, torch, block, and then come down here and place that, that, and that. We're going to place those two here. We're going to put the pistons in first because there's no harm in doing it. Something to note, if you do mess up the double piston extenders, so I am going to... Oh, whoops! This piston extender is now broken. This shouldn't happen. The only time it may happen is during construction. What you want to do is you just want to turn it off when it's actually on, and then you want to come to the offending piston, break it, and then place another, and then replace the pistons, so then it is fixed. That is, in case you do have troubles, this is a pretty old design of double piston extenders, so yeah, they are a bit flimsy, but they do work. And then last but not least, you want to put your piston there, and then your piston here. Now then, on to expandability, and to also turn off the weather. It is raining so much in Minecraft today. Alright, there we go, and as you can see, that is that done. Now then, on to expandability. So for the bottom, the advantages on the bottom is that it expands automatically, because this repeater here means that the circuit will never run out of redstone strength, though you may want to watch out if you kind of cross into unloaded chunks. I don't really have too much experience with unloaded chunks in redstone, so I'm going to risk it and say don't make this stretch on for miles, because you may have some issues. But as for the top, you do have some redstone issues. So let us simulate here that the redstone is dying somewhere around here, so it's not reaching these two pistons here. So what you want to do is you want to come to the offending piston and knock out the dust that is offending, and then knock out this redstone line, put in a repeater, and you are complete. All you need to do is just add in a repeater, make sure that all the pistons are still working. Another thing to note is that for some reason putting, well, it won't actually work because of this redstone line here, but for some reason placing the redstone dust above it doesn't actually work. It makes it bud a bit weird, which just in case anyone does derp and put their redstone on top of the pistons, it will not work. I don't know why. I am a tiny bit out of practice with the whole bud mechanics of pistons. But anyway, this has been Wizzo, and this has been the 3x whatever expandable piston wall. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I shall see you in the next video. Take care.